Oak trees have long been shrouded in hidden symbolism, concealing secrets that transcend the mundane. In the occult and esoteric realms, the oak is a potent emblem of endurance, strength, and spiritual resilience. Its formidable stature, with roots that delve deep into the earth and branches that reach for the heavens, symbolizes a bridge between the material and spiritual worlds. Its leaves, with their distinct lobed shape, were seen as mystical symbols, concealing mystical knowledge. In alchemy, the oak's dense, slow-burning wood represents the transformative fires of spiritual enlightenment. Moreover, the oak's acorns, often hidden with the earth, mirror the journey of the soul into the depths of the subconscious before emerging into the light of conscious awareness. This process echoes the esoteric concept of initiation and rebirth. So the mighty oak is fixed in the collective mind as a symbol of strength, health, power, roots, family, magic, nobility, growth and sustainability, protection, wisdom and knowledge, nature, and longevity. In fact, some trees are said to be almost 1,500 years old, such as the Seven Sisters Oak, and the Bowthorpe Oak, featured in the Guinness Book of World Records, which boasts more than 1,000 years. It's also representative of love and commitment, being used to celebrate the 80th wedding anniversary, an anniversary that is celebrated by fortunate couples. Today we'll have a brief look at the symbolism of the oak tree across different worldviews, cultures, and traditions. This mighty and long-lived tree has been revered and held special significance in various societies, including secret societies throughout history. Although most definitely not an in-depth or comprehensive exploration, we will explore the symbolism of the oak tree in a few different worldviews, focusing on cultural, religious, and mythological aspects. In Celtic mythology, the oak tree holds a position of profound significance, symbolizing strength, endurance, and spiritual wisdom. Known as the king of trees, the oak is revered for its longevity and majestic presence in the ancient Celtic lands of Europe. This sacred tree plays a central role in Celtic folklore and religious practices, weaving its roots deep into the cultural fabric of the Celts. The oak's tree importance in Celtic mythology can be traced back to the Druids, the spiritual leaders of Celtic society. These wise individuals believed that the oak tree was a conduit between the earthly realm and the spiritual world. They conducted many of their rituals in oak groves, or nematon, which were considered sacred spaces where they could commune with the divine. The oak's sturdy branches were thought to reach up to the heavens, connecting the mortal realm to the realm of the gods. One of the most famous stories, including the oak tree in Celtic mythology, is the tale of the Oak King and the Holly King. These two mythic figures represent the changing of the seasons, with the Oak King reigning during the summer months and the Holly King during the winter. They engage in an eternal battle, symbolizing the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. The oak's association with the Oak King underscores its connection to vitality, growth, and abundance. In addition to its seasonal symbolism, the oak tree also embodies the concept of protection and hospitality in Celtic culture. Oak groves were often used as meeting places and locations for tribal gatherings, offering shelter and safety to those who sought refuge. The Celts believed that the oak's strong and durable wood provided a shelter against malevolent forces, making it a common choice for constructing houses and ships. Moreover, the acorn, the fruit of the oak tree, held great significance in Celtic mythology as a symbol of potential and growth. The Celts believed that from small acorns, mighty oak trees grew, mirroring the idea that great achievements could arise from humble beginnings. This concept inspired them to view each individual as a source of untapped potential capable of greatness. The oak tree also played a role in divination and prophecy within Celtic culture. Druids would often seek omens in the patterns of oak leaves or the behavior of animals near oak groves to gain insights into the future. The oak's association with wisdom and foresight further solidified its importance in Celtic spirituality. The oak tree occupies a prominent place in Celtic mythology, embodying concepts of strength, endurance, protection, and spiritual wisdom. Its role as the king of trees and its association with the oak king and holly king highlight its significance in the cyclical rhythms of life and the changing seasons. The oak's enduring symbolism continues to resonate with those who appreciate the rich tapestry of Celtic culture and its deep connection to the natural world. In ancient Greece and Rome, the oak tree was associated with several deities, most notably Zeus, which comes from the Greek, and Jupiter, which comes from the Roman mythology. The oak was seen as a symbol of power, strength, and protection, reflecting the characteristics of these mighty gods. In Greek mythology, the oak tree was sacred to Zeus, the king of the gods. It was under the majestic branches of the sacred oak at Dodona that the oracle of Dodona, one of the oldest and most revered oracles in ancient Greece, resided. Here, priestesses known as the Selli interpreted the rustling of the oak's leaves and the flight patterns of doves to deliver prophecies and divine messages from Zeus himself. The oak's enduring presence in the Greek landscape also represented the enduring power of the gods. In Roman mythology, the oak tree was associated with Jupiter, the equivalent of Zeus. The Capitoline triad, which consisted of Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva, was revered in the temple on Capitoline Hill in Rome. This temple featured an ancient oak tree, considered the embodiment of Jupiter's divine presence. Oak trees were also incorporated into Roman military traditions, with victorious generals receiving oak leaf crowns as a symbol of their valor and achievements. And even today, the military uses the symbol of the oak tree to recognize achievements. Throughout both Greek and Roman mythology, the oak tree symbolized protection, wisdom, and the sacred connection between humanity and the divine. Its presence in religious ceremonies, oracles, and military honors reinforced its significance, making it an enduring emblem of strength and spiritual guidance in these ancient civilizations. In Norse mythology, the oak tree was associated with Thor, the god of thunder and protector of humanity. The oak trees provided acorns, which were also seen as a source of nourishment, and one of the most prominent references to the oak tree can be found in the sacred grove called Yggdrasill, often referred to as the world tree. Yggdrasill is an immense oak tree that stands at the center of the Norse cosmos, linking the 9 realms together. Its roots delve deep into 3 wells, each representing fundamental aspects of existence. Urdarbrunner, the well of fate, Mimir's well, the well of wisdom, and Vergemir, the well of chaos. These wells nourish the tree, sustaining its vitality and connecting it to the past, present, and future. The branches of Yggdrasill extend over the realms, providing shelter for various creatures. The eagle perched in its highest branches, the serpent, Nidhogg, apocalyptic death dragon of Norse mythology, gnaws continuously at its roots, and the squirrel, Ratatoskur, that carries messages up and down the tree, all contribute to the interconnectedness of the cosmos. The oak tree, Yggdrasill, symbolizes the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth, and underscores the importance of balance and harmony in the universe, and serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living beings. And what about Christianity? In Christianity, the oak tree is also often associated with strength, stability, and endurance. It is a symbol of the faith's enduring nature and resilience in the face of adversity. One of the primary attributes associated with the oak tree is strength and durability. Just as the oak tree stands tall and firm, Christians are encouraged to stand firm in their faith, rooted in the teachings of Christ. Their steadfastness reflects the biblical notion of the solid rock upon which one should build their faith, as mentioned in the teachings of Jesus. From Matthew 7:24-25. Moreover, the oak tree's enduring nature mirrors the enduring message of Christ's love and salvation, which remains unchanged through the ages. It symbolizes the eternal aspect of Christianity, transcending generations and offering hope to believers. We also see the oak tree's branches and lush foliage, giving us this image of a sheltering canopy. In this way, the oak tree symbolizes this message that God is protecting us and caring for his people. Just as the tree provides shade and shelter, God is seen as the ultimate protector and refuge for believers in times of trouble. The acorns, which can grow into mighty oaks, can symbolize the potential for spiritual growth and transformation within individuals, and serves as a reminder that with faith and nurturing, Christians can develop and bear spiritual fruit in their lives. There's a belief about the oak tree that was adopted in Christianity, and it was about Abraham's oak, or the oak of Mamre, which marks the place where Abraham pitched his tent. And it's said that anyone who defaced this tree would lose his or her firstborn son. So we see the oak in Christianity as a powerful symbol, just as we've seen in the other cultures up to this point. The Native Americans also had their own traditions. Various Native American tribes held the oak tree in high regard. For many, it symbolized strength, longevity, and wisdom and knowledge, and is often associated with the concept of tree of life. The oak's sturdy branches and dense foliage, just like in Christianity, provided shelter and nourishment to various wildlife, mirroring the tribe's role in providing for its members. We've also seen this in Norse mythology, as well as Celtic mythology, and our Greece and Roman mythology. And not only was this a symbol for the Native American peoples, but this also was a valuable food source. The acorns provided by the oak tree were a valuable food source for many indigenous peoples, emphasizing sustenance and abundance. In fact, acorns are rich in carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, but also rich in potassium, iron, and antioxidants, which were often used to make flour. In some tribes, the oak tree is linked to agricultural rituals, signifying fertility and bountiful harvests. In addition, they valued oak wood for crafting tools, weapons, and intricate baskets. Medicinally, oak bark and leaves were employed to treat ailments. Beyond material and spiritual uses, oaks provided shade, shelter, and a sense of continuity, playing a vital role in the Native American way of life. The oak's seasonal changes, from lush green leaves in the summer to the shedding of leaves in the fall, symbolized the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth, just as we've seen in other cultures. Native Americans draw inspiration from this natural cycle, finding solace in the idea that even in time of hardship, there is hope for renewal. Native American tribes, such as the Cherokee, revered the white oak as a symbol of strength and longevity. Now, moving to the other side of the globe, we also have the Chinese and Japanese traditions. In Chinese culture, just as in many Western cultures, it is known as the King of Trees, symbolizing many of the same qualities that we have seen previously, including strength, endurance, resilience, and longevity, a symbol of steadfastness in the face of adversity. The oak tree here is associated with the concept of wuda, or martial virtue, which underscores the importance of discipline, honor, and righteousness in one's character. This symbolism aligns with the traditional values upheld by many Chinese people. The oak tree here is also associated with longevity and vitality, and often used in Chinese medicine. In fact, the oak tree holds significance for its therapeutic properties. Much like the Native Americans, which used the tree for medicinal properties, traditional Chinese medicine uses the bark, leaves, and acorns to promote health. The oak bark aids in reducing diarrhea and excess sweating, while the astringent qualities help to tighten tissues. Oak leaves are employed to relieve pain and inflammation, particularly in the joints, and acorns, when properly processed, are employed for their calming effects on the mind and as a tonic for the digestive system. Additionally, the oak tree is associated with strengthening the liver and kidney functions, providing essential support in traditional Chinese herbal medicine to balance one's overall well-being. As a symbol, the leaves represent long lifespan and the wish for health, prosperity, and a long life and wellness. Similarly, in the Japanese culture, trees in general are highly regarded to the point that the term shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, is done to heal the body and restore the mind. The oak tree, known as Nara or Mizunara in Japanese, is also known as the mighty oak. Somewhat similar to the Wude in China and other cultures, the Japanese have the concept of gaman, which encourages patience and perseverance when confronting any challenges. Moreover, oak wood is highly valued in Japan for its use in traditional craftsmanship, especially in the construction of sacred Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples. The durability and sturdiness of oak symbolize the spiritual permanence of these sacred places. In Japanese folklore, oak trees are often linked to supernatural beings like spirits or deities. They are believed to be inhabited by kami, or spirits, and are considered sacred. This ties into the Shinto belief that the spirits reside in various elements of nature, reinforcing the reverence for oak trees. Additionally, oak leaves have been incorporated into various cultural symbols such as family crests, keimon, and traditional art forms. The distinct shape of oak leaves is recognizable and holds aesthetic appeal. Overall, oak trees in Japanese culture symbolize many of the same qualities that we've previously seen, including strength, longevity, endurance, and spirituality. In conclusion, the symbolism of the oak tree varies across different worldviews and cultures, but often centers around the themes previously mentioned: strength, endurance, protection, resilience, longevity, power, health, family, nobility, wisdom, and knowledge. It serves as a powerful metaphor for these qualities in various belief systems, and its symbolism continues to evolve in modern contexts, reflecting our changing relationship with nature and spirituality. So what about you? What do you think about the mighty oak tree? What can the mighty oak teach you, or what have you learned through the symbolism of the oak tree? Let us know in the comments below what the oak tree symbolizes for you.